Hello, good afternoon. You're welcome back to Matters Arising with Olivia. You're welcome back. My name is Olivia, and this is Matters Arising. So you're welcome back. Please, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, just hit on the subscribe button, and if you subscribe, hit on the bell sign. That's where you'll be notified of our subsequent videos. Okay? And to all our returning subscribers, thank you so much. Today on Matters Arising, we are talking about VDM, very dark black man. Yes, we all know him. If you don't know VDM for short, he is a Nigerian activist, or would I say self-acclaimed activist. I'll just put it that way. He's been putting his mouth here and there, doing some activisms, although I have some reservations about that, but that is not the bone of contention. That is not the point of this video today. In today's video, we are talking about the FALANAS slamming VDM with 500 million naira lawsuit for defamation. Yes, you heard me right, 500 million naira. Backstory: if you don't know the story, I just want to give a quick rundown, and I'll say what my thoughts are here on Matters Arising. Okay, this is a matter that just arose, so we have to dissect it. Hence, that's what this channel is all about. So VDM is an activist, I will say, and he brought to limelight that Bobrisky, a Nigerian socialite as well, that he was supposed to serve his jail term and that he did not serve his jail term. While he was bringing that to light, he brought about some voice recording that Bobrisky shared with someone, or someone shared with him. I don't know how he got that. Then he disclosed that Bobrisky did not serve jail term. Then in the voice notes, Bobrisky mentioned Falana and Falana. Falana and Falana is a legal chamber that is owned by a reputable lawyer, human rights lawyer as well in Nigeria, Barrister Falana. I'll put his full name, okay? So, and he also has a popular son that is known as Fowls the bad guy. He's a musician and also a lawyer. So it's Falana and Falana is their chamber, the name of their legal firm, and all of the Falanas are all lawyers. Yes, it's a legal family. Both the mother, the father, all the kids are lawyers. So he talked about how Bobrisky paid the Falanas 10 million naira. Yeah. And that so then he was now talking about, the Falana, I don't believe Uncle Falana, Barrister Falana can do this and all that. These people came out and released a statement saying we are not involved in this, please don't mention us in this. Fowls released a statement. The father, the main Falana, released a statement and asked VDM for an apology, to render an apology and withdraw his statement, and the guy was adamant he did not. So obviously these are legal people. They decided to sue very dark black man to courts, and now he was sued for 500 million naira. That's a lot of money. I'm sure VDM doesn't have that much money, honestly, and yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so what are my thoughts on this? Honestly, I want to talk about VDM first of all. He is known as an activist. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't like him because of his style of activism, and some other people in Nigeria like him a lot. For me, what my thoughts about VDM is, I don't mind being an activist, but I think that according to the Bible, wisdom is profitable to direct. Anything you do it with wisdom. I will say that VDM, very dark black man, does not do his activism with a lot of wisdom. For me, he comes across as rude. He comes across as he does not care about how he puts his message across. That's why I have my reservations about him. But I will say in few cases he's actually doing a good job. He's being vocal, lending his voice and all that, what some people will not be able to do. A lot of people will not do it, especially in a country like Nigeria, but he's doing it, and kudos to him. However, I feel as though he should be more schooled. He should be schooled on how to go about activism. A lot of people have been activists in the past. Activism has a code of conduct. You should follow the code of conduct. Delivering your activism or being your activist, you should not insult, because he uses a lot of derogatory words. He he kind of lacks a respect for people, be you male, be you female. Yeah, that's one thing I will say, that I do not subscribe to his form of activism. And another thing I will say, that his activism also gears more towards women. Seems across to me like a sexist, yes, sometimes. So he focuses more on the things that females do that are not okay. A lot of males in Nigeria do a lot of horrible things. He has picked up one or two, but he has not really touched on the people he's supposed to touch on. Am I saying he should go and touch on anybody? No, hell no. But overall, okay, amongst all my resentment towards VDM, what I feel as though his form of activism, or the way he puts his message across, comes across as very rude. It takes away the message, it takes away what he's trying to do, and makes him come across as a very unscrupulous person. Okay, at the point where Falana asked him to render an apology because it's defamation, they felt defamed, and they asked him, they gave him time to render apology. He would have just simply rendered that apology. It wouldn't cost him anything. However, he insisted that he was right, and he came out several times, called the main barrister Falana a lot of names, and called Falz the bad guy. He even defamed Falz and said Falz may be gay, that he's having something to do with Bobrisky, and that came across as very offensive. So that's what I think. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've not. Share this video. Please subscribe, share this channel. We are trying to grow this channel, okay? Share so that a lot of people will subscribe. This is what I think. I feel his work may be good, but the way he comes across it. So to that regard, I feel as though at the time the Falanas came out and issued a statement and said, VDM, you should apologize. This is defamation. We don't like this. Withdraw your statement. Apologize. Withdraw your statement. I feel as though he was supposed to actually, being an activist doesn't mean you should go and start looking for trouble, because at the end of the day, sometimes most activists are not in all cases, most activists are not even rich. They are just people that have the zeal and the willpower, and they are vocal. So it doesn't mean you should go around looking for people's trouble. I felt he should have just tendered an apology and had it moving, but no, he did not tender an apology. And with plus, I think Falz sued, and the Falana sued him as well, and I think all the lawsuits came out to 500 million. He was sued for defamation. I don't know how that plays out. I'm not a legal person. I don't know. Some people speculate that he may not pay all the 500, that he may pay like 50 million. I don't know. I'm not a legal person. But one thing I know, that defamation is a very serious crime in Nigeria, according to the Nigerian legislation, according to Nigerian laws. Nazeville has talked about defamation. According to what I gathered from her, who is a lawyer, she said that defamation can either attract jail time or attract fine, or attract the two at a time, both jail time and fine. So apparently his is gonna attract fine. I don't know. So I mean, I don't know how he will go about it. So let's see how the space unfolds. But I feel as though one thing that gives him the backbone, or gives him the guts, or the zeal to talk so much, is because he has some fans. I don't know if he has wealthy fans. He's friends with Davido, but I don't think Davido will subscribe to those kind of things. He's probably friends with some well-meaning people. That's why he keeps giving this kind of attitude of I mean, I know it all, nobody, I can talk. That to me is not activism. It's not true activism. Activism means speaking for the people in a rightful manner. And so though some people will argue that activists can also be rude, and they will tell you Fela was an activist, they will tell you, but people like Nelson Mandela was an activist here in South Africa. By the way, I live in South Africa, and Nelson Mandela was an activist, and he fought for his people, but he doesn't come across as rude and unscrupulous. And but some people will argue that most activists can be rude and they talk anyhow, and it depicts boldness and strength and all that. But for me, I don't think that's the right way, because VDM, a lot of people don't subscribe to the way he does his things. Some other people may like him, others don't like him. I'm one of the people that is kind of indifferent about how he does his things. However, I feel as though with the Falanas, he would have simply apologized. It wouldn't have costed him anything to just say, okay, I'm sorry, I withdraw my statement. But he was so pompous and rude enough not to apologize. So we'll see how the case unfolds. I'll bring you all up to speed here on Matters Arising. As the matter arises, we'll keep bringing it. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think VDM is actually true activist? Do you like his way of activism? Okay, if you ask me about the amount, the fine, a lot of people like Ketension made a statement. Is it Ketension? Regina Asker, sorry, made a statement where she talked about, oh, that the fine is, she insinuated that the fine is a lot. I don't know if the fine is a lot. FALANAS these are big legal firms. I don't know how they came about that figure. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. To me, yeah, I feel as though it's a lot of money, but I don't know legal things. So tell me if you think it's a lot of money. What do you think about this whole thing? Let's keep it going on the comment section. Okay, yeah, please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Share your thoughts, like, comment. Please share this video, subscribe. We need to get to a certain number so that we'll be going more live, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.